I'm Maksim, and I'm next student of DNS. When I saw DNS and I heard the ideas behind it and why pedagogically they make sense for a teacher, it was very impressive, and therefore me and two of my friends, we kind of decided to come for a preparatory weekend. My God, when I arrived to DNS, I was like, whoa, this place functions perfectly. Like, I don't know, somehow you end up in a environment where everybody talks about things like values and changing the world, and you're like, whoa, that's kind of cool. It is in a way a commitment, and I think DNS is probably one of the few universities that wants people to join, but at the same time it kind of requires you to think if you wanna join. Usually you just send your application to the universities and they say, yes, we take you. With DNS it's different, and it's a very intense program and you need to commit a lot. So we get inspired to transform the environment in which we are. We are not hopeless and powerless passive observers of our environment, but rather we feel powerful enough in order to bring some changes to where we are. And I think it's this project-based learning where the student, the learner, they find themselves in a situation where they feel that they have agency to do things. And I think that's what you get when you become like a teacher after DNS, is that learning how to bring what they like into the world, learning how to be with others, and later on going the next step, already thinking about what do they want to bring not only for themselves into the world but for others. After DNS for 1 year I've been saving up, doing practical jobs in Denmark, and then I came back to my home country, to Lithuania, to join a project that I have here and I am currently occupied with. It's half an art residency and an open space for young people. So the city is pretty conservative and there are not a lot of initiatives which are not sponsored by the municipality. This creates a very creative atmosphere that is also authentic, because it starts from like people creating their art. It also became a perfect youth space for the young people in the city, because it's very different from what they're used to, and it's also much more liberal to what they're used to. So therefore we also kind of are an open youth space. Funnily enough, somehow the group of youngsters that are now, they choose to do art and paint and occupy themselves with creative activity, but we didn't ask them to do it, they just kind of did it. I think that DNS gives a very good set of experiences in order to not be afraid to go into this type of projects. An important aspect is to learn of your capabilities, to know how to make things happen, and to find a community that you can do it with, like partners, because a lot of times ideas get crushed by the fact that you're doing them alone. And that's why it's very important to have other people with you. And I think that the aspect of cooperation and community in DNS, it helps that immensely.